What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Diamond Select Toys, the Muppet Show Stage Set Figure Set. Stage Figure Set, something like that. The proper title will be in the description, the title description, the title line. Yeah. This is a very cool, an awesome set of Muppets who I adore. I adore the Muppets, guys. I've reviewed some Muppet stuff here in the past from DST, but this is quite an excellent looking set, and I thank DST for sending it over for review. This is so much fun. I'm really excited about this. And yeah, we got Fozzie in there and Kermit. We got all kinds of Scooter, Gonzo. So without any further ado, let's just get to this review. And here's the backstage crew out of the package. That's what it's called, like the backstage figure set. It's pretty cool. One thing I don't know if they decided not to include this or mine just didn't come with it, but the solicits for this had the rubber chicken coming with Fozzie. Mine did not come with a rubber chicken, so I don't know if anybody else got this and they got a rubber chicken, let me know, but my set did not come with a rubber chicken. But it did come with this guy, Benny Bunny or something like that. Some sort of bunny guy. He's got articulation in his legs and his arms, I believe. Yep. This one is a little tight. I don't want to tempt the fates there. The wrists move. And I'm assuming the head moves on this guy. And he's kind of cute. I don't recall this guy really, but he's pretty cool. I like his tie. I like his shirt. Very nicely done. The fur detail is good. His little tail is good. The back here is good. His hair. I like his face. Nicely painted. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, everything looks really good on this guy. So I don't have much to say about him. I don't recall him, but it is a nice little piece. We'll go with Kermit next because he kept falling down. He's got very spindly legs. Now, Kermit is the one I did have prior. Somewhere I have a Kermit figure already from DST. And he came with the little frog and the guitar and stuff. It's a really cool little set. I don't recall where I put that. I don't remember if I had any other ones, but that one I definitely had. Did I have Fozzie? I don't know. You guys go back and see if I did a Fozzie review at some point. But articulation on Kermit, he's got a neck joint, and then it swivels like that as well. He's got arm articulation, like so. And you have to be careful with this guy because they're very thin joints. Elbow, wrist, actually works fine. The other wrist works fine. The other elbow, shoulders. Then you just gotta go with the flow of where it turns. You know, where it bends. Just make sure you have everything aligned properly before you try to turn anything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure. There you go. All right, I made sure. Feet, you know, move around. Nice rocker on the foot. Yeah, not bad. And he looks great. I mean, look, he's green. He's mean, he's green, spindly, but, you know, he's good. Like, the arms look good. The body looks good. It's got a nice texture to it. The feet look good. I mean, it's a Kermit. His little frill looks great. He's got like some folds there because he's like singing or something. I like his face. His eyes look really good. The inside of his mouth does as well. I like it. I love Kermit. He was one of my favorite characters growing up. So I definitely don't mind having yet another one of these in the collection somewhere, just in case my first one breaks, which it didn't. You know, it's somewhere. This is Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Anywho, you get it, right? Phenomena. Does the legs move? The legs just do this. I think. Maybe they do something else. No, they're just turning for me. No knees or anything. Same. Oh, there's a hinge at the shoulders, so maybe there's a hinge down there? I don't think so. Oh, tight one. Gonna have to be careful with that, but no elbows at this one either. And then the head should move, because I see it. Yeah, head moves. So it's not a ton of articulation on this guy, but look at his little outfit here. The leaves, they look great. There's like a nice wash in them. You know, his arms and legs are just pink. Fine though. His hair has a lot of nice detail. Look at that. That's beautiful. Very, very well done hair. He's got cool glasses. Nice, awesome, like 60s glasses. Very, very cool. You know, you guys know the Mana Mana song is like originally an Italian song from like way back in the 60s. And then it was brought, you know, they adapted it for the Muppets. Very, very strange. But I love the hair. I love the glasses. I love his nose, his mouth. The inside of his mouth looks good. You know? Mana Mana. Do, 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 do. Mana Mana. Do, 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 do. And next we have Scooter, and his glasses are staying on, I guess, by this little rubber band, and I'm gonna keep it like that, so because I don't want his eyes to go crazy out of here. And they look good. Little hair looks good. He's got little braids. The mouth looks pretty good. The inside of the mouth. His coat is spectacular. It is a metallic green, and it looks fantastic. On the back, it says The Muppet Show. Got the yellow on the cuffs and on the bottom. And like he's got a yellow turtleneck as well. He's got like some nice blue jeans. Excellent. Very, very nice. And they are nicely painted, the jeans. Yep, there's paint on them. That looks amazing. And his sneakers look good. Very, very, very cool sneakers. I like it. Looks really, really good. And then articulation, you got a hinge at the neck, and then he can move around good. He can move his waist, which is cool. Arms move very nicely at all the proper joints. The legs. Oh, this one moves fine. It's a DC-UC style joke. Oh, no! Did that break on me? Was that how it is? Oh, weird. Oh yeah, look at that. I just pulled it right out of that joint. So that could probably use a little bit more something to keep it in. But that one's working fine that way. Not much that way. But yeah, that's not good. Then you got that. Little that rocker, hinge at the foot. So besides that, it needs a little thickener to stay in. And I didn't know it was just gonna be friction there. Yeah, this is a really nice scooter. It looks good. It's got some decent articulation. So yeah, just one fault on that one. Then we got Gonzo in a really nice looking suit here. Look at this thing. Gorgeous suit. Beautiful finish on this. This is soft plastic over here. The pockets are painted like a darker maroon. That looks really, no, like a lighter maroon. This is darker. But really nice folds and wrinkles on the suit. Very nice. He's got a little flower there. His shirt looks good. The back has folds and wrinkles as well. He's got some nice shoes, the great Gonzo. And then his fur detail for his hands is beautiful. And his head sculpt is very, very nice as well. His beak looks great. His mouth looks good. The eyes look really good. His hairs are done well. Again, the fur detail, the blue fur looks very, very nice. Very nice looking Gonzo. And his articulation, the head swivels. He's got rotation in the waist. Arms move like arms should move. So that's pretty good. Legs look like they move fine. Let's check the knees. Knee bends are working and swiveling. And then the foot. Got a hinge. It should have a rocker because the other ones do. It's a little tight. Well, maybe it doesn't. It might just have a hinge, but you can turn them. So I don't know. It looks like it would be a rocker a little bit. I think you do. Yes, it's rocking just a bit there. So there you go. It's not so bad. Not so bad for Gonzo. Yeah, he looks good. He looks very, very dapper to Great Gonzo. And last but not least, we have the chickenless Fozzie. And another thing with this guy, his hat doesn't really want to stay on his head anywhere. Like, you would think it would go into the ear slots, but they're too far apart for that to really work well. That's a bummer. So, where'd that hat go? I got it. The hat itself, it's a little scrunched up little hat and looks fine. It's nice looking. Just, you know, it doesn't like stay on his head good, which is a bummer. He's got a pointy head anyway, Fozzie Bear. Did you know that? His ears are really nice. His eyebrows, his eyes look really good. The nose, you know, his whole face is excellent though. The mouth looks great. And then he's got a nice tie, you know, with the polka dots, looking very, very good. 2-color polka dots, I like that. Beautifully done. And then the body, you know, he's got a nice fur body, very reminiscent of Alf. And it looks really good, right? I mean, he came first, so Fozzie Bear came first. I like him. He looks really good, nice fur detail. I don't think there's any paint on the body. It's just the one color, but it looks good. He looks the part. For sure. And then you got a hinge at the head, at the neck. Oh, it's not moving. Let's not tempt the fates again. Might need some heat. But I do see a hinge there. He can't swivel his head. Otherwise, hinge swivel at the shoulder. Hinge swivel at the elbow and at the wrists. Nothing in the body. The legs are ratcheted actually. That's good. So, you know, at the hips and then at the feet, he moves like so. He rocks a bit, so that's good too. No knee joints, but you know, this barely has any knees. But you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I mean, I don't care about the chicken, but you know, I wish his hat would stay on his head better. That would be very, very nice. You know, I mean, it could just sit there, but you know, it's not like hooked into anything. But anywho, overall, these guys are really cool. If you like the Muppet Show, like, this is a nice set. I love the inclusion of Manamana. Just out of nowhere and fantastic. Because that's like one of those songs that's always been in my head since I was a kid. And then to find out like the actual origins of that is kind of wild. But it's a nice set of figures. It looks good in the packaging. It's one of those things where you might want to keep it in the packaging because it looks good. It's like the backstage thing going on. Everything else in the packaging is just like, you know, cardboard, you know, that is placed around everything. So it's definitely, I feel like, an in-package set to just like look at every once in a while. And for your size comparison, here are the Muppets with a bunch of other figures that you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts, this is a cute little set. All kind of smashed in my hand here. It's amazing that I can fit them all in my hand. I like it. I mean, I like the Muppets, so this was a fun thing to look at for sure. Thank you to DST for sending it over. For me, it's just like, it's always like nostalgic and fun to go back and like look at stuff that you loved as a child. I've done it since day one here on the channel. Like, nostalgia is a big part of what makes me the collector I am today. So, you know, Muppets were part of that. Growing up, the Muppets were huge. So, you know, I mean, it's always fun every once in a while to check out something. And it's been quite a while now that, since I've checked out something from the Muppets. But, you know, this was a good one to do for sure. Got a lot of fun characters, and I like it. The only thing is the Fozzie thing, you know, like, what happened to the rubber chicken, and the hat doesn't stay on his head. Otherwise, I'm pretty good with everything else. And Scooter has that kind of like loose leg that pops out, but otherwise, it's pretty cool. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Thanks to DST for sending these guys over for review. If you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself and let me help you diversify your collection. Make sure to comment below on what your thoughts on these and all Muppets are. Until next time, peace out, peeps.